Hi guys, welcome back. This is now issue 70 of Build the Future DeLorean. Okay, so yeah, this is issue 70 and we'll be working more on the left door that we did in the previous issue. So without further ado, let's crack on and see what we got. So within we've got a hinge panel which is very weighty, it's metal. We've also got an arm plate, which is this tiny bit of metal here, really thin. We've got a hydraulic arm, and we've also got some NM screws and some QM screws, and we've got this black piece of plastic, but it doesn't actually list that as a car part, so not quite sure yet what that is about. So the first step, we're going to need the door that we've been working on, and we're going to be working on this part up here. So I'm just going to put these other bits aside for the moment. Okay, and for this we're going to need NM screws, and it wants us to place this on there, and you'll notice it will go with the obviously these hinges facing the top, and there's like a little groove. I don't know if you can just see that there. That little groove is where the cable is going to come out from. Okay, so I'm just going to place that on there like so, and obviously, yeah, as I say, make sure the cable comes through that little incision there, and then we're going to fix that with NM screws. And I've just realised I've got a new screwdriver. It's quite dinky, but it comes with lots and lots of different types of ends, and yeah, so it was actually from the pound shop, so I'll give it a go, but it's not magnetic, so I'm going to have to charge that up and see. There we go, and there you go, job done. It's now magnetic. So I'm just going to secure that down with the NM screws. That is one in. Two. And then just two more. I'm actually going to need my bigger screwdriver for there because it's getting in the way. And then the fourth screw here. Okay, so that is that done, and then we should have something that looks like that. Okay, so then the next thing is just going to put these bits aside. We're now going to be working on the actual frame, so this can be put aside for the moment. We need to get out this bad boy, and we're going to be working on the right hand side here as you look at the bonnet. And we're going to be working in this area here. So the first things he wants us to do is grab the hydraulic arm and sit it. It's got like one end's flat with a hole in, and the other end has got this this bit here. It just wants us to sit that in, just in that groove like that. Okie doke. And then when we've done that, we're going to use the QM screws, and we're going to fix that plate we had. Now for this, I'm going to need to use, that's it, that one. So yeah, the little plate we had is just going to sit on the top. Now that only screws in with one screw, which is the one furthest to the middle of the car. Like so, and then the other hole sits in like there's a locating pin from the chassis going in there. So that is all we need to do for that part. The next job is to let's have a look here. We're gonna have to turn it upside down. So it wants us to feed the cable through, you can just see it there, there's a hole just there. It wants us to feed the cable through that hole. And then on the hinges, there's a locating pin on there, on each one. So that is just going to slot through there and then locate. Just going to move that round back. Push it down. Yeah, so as I say, we're going to pop that on there like so. And then it wants us to turn this upside down. And I can see already that the hinges haven't lined up, so it might be best to, this is going to be very tricky, I think, and fiddly. Yeah, this is very fiddly. Because the hinges just drop down. So let me turn this back over. Try and line them up. Okay, let me just grab my torch. I need to see if that's lined up. Okay, yeah, I believe they're lined up now. So once they're lined up, carefully hold that into place. Like so, that's it, they're lined up now. and then we're going to screw them in, as I say, with QM screws in the 2 holes, which are the, let me see, the outer holes as you look at that. So that's one. I think that's gone in. It's still turning. And 2. Now we're going to just have to have a little look at that. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, and then that is the door. The hinge is attached. And then the next job is to use another QM screw and open the door. Now I'm just wondering, it still doesn't say what this is for, but I'm wondering if it's to jam the door open, possibly. So yeah, once we've done that, we're going to take a QM screw and take this ram and it wants us to line it up with this hole just in here, and then we're going to attach that like so. Now the door doesn't actually stay up on its own, it's too heavy, which is a shame. At the moment anyway. So yeah, and is the door. Okay, so that was it for issue 70. I'm super impressed with that. Let's have another look. Let's have another look. So, ooh, it's heavy. There we go. And that is with the door on, which obviously opens up. Yeah, super happy. So yeah, take care. Please like, share, subscribe. Until the next video, take care.